It might be a little bit mistake, but you could find trouble. Might find yourself 6 feet underground. Lord, never easy, baby.
Comedy guest tonight, I'd like to mention something. During the brief interview we had with Pam Taylor a moment ago, wasn't Pam amazing? I want to pick up. Not only is she doing wonderful things with her band on the road, but she is also putting on a special show coming up in December to help raise money, a fundraiser for an autistic child. You can find out more information about that fundraiser at A Voice for Connor on Facebook. Again, A Voice for Connor on Facebook. Come and be a part of that great show, helping somebody here in town. One of the superstars of Charlotte comedy, somebody who's been trying to get on for a very long time. You've seen him on HBO, he's one of the bad boys of comedy. You've seen him on the BET sitcom, Somebody. He's touring everywhere. Please give a good, warm welcome to Nick Lewis!
Yes, sir. Thank you. And how y'all doing tonight? Like you see, I'm touring everywhere. Just got back from London. That was horrible. That was the most scary place. I've been a lot of places in the world, but London was horrible. I'm going to tell you why it was horrible. Because, see, they speak English, but they speak a different type of English. And see, I smoke cigarettes, but they don't call cigarettes in London. You know what they call them? Fags. Fags, you're right. They call them fags. You see where this joke is going already. And they don't blow these fags, they don't smoke these fags, they blow these fags. Some there's a black man that's on the plane that's minding my business, just got to fly 8 hours to Heathrow Airport. Then a white boy named Arthur, he tapped me, he said, pew pew pew, that's how they talk, pew pew pew. He said, well, you seem bloody nervous. I said, no, I ain't nervous. He said, well, if you're nervous, you don't have to be, because once we land in baggage claim, we can go outside and blow a fag together. What did you just say to me? He said, we can go blow a fag here. I said, I don't blow a fag. He said, but you look like a fag blower. I said, what did that mean? Have faggerish lips? Your lip looks faggerish. He said, I don't know what happened because I fell asleep about 15 minutes, but I was spinning like all I do. I don't know what he did to me. So I'm so nervous. And he's like, so I get the stewardess comes. So they ding. So she said, what seemed to be the black bro? I said, come close. I don't want the whole plane to hear. I think this man has did something to me that I don't like. She said, what seemed to be the black problem? He said, my lips look faggerish. She said, your breath smell faggerish too. Did you blow a fag on the plane? I said, no, I didn't blow a fag. I didn't blow a fag. Oh, well. So if you see it on the internet, something about me in London, you know, blowing a fag, you know what happened. So when I got to London, I went outside and I talked to the police, but they don't call the police. You know what they call them? They call them the bobbies. That's what they call them, the bobbies. I'm from the hood. I don't know nothing about the bobbies. I'm blowing the white fag. So I'm out here smoking a cigarette with blowing a white fag. Next thing I know, here come Arthur outside. That's how they walk over there. He walked outside like this. He made me so nervous, I ran back inside. Next thing I know, Arthur ran back inside. He said, I've bloody seen you talking to the bobby. And the bobby said, indeed, you do blow long white fags. I said, look here, man. I don't know who Bobby is, or why Bobby's telling lies over here. I'll go to the last time. I don't blow no fags. See that on the internet, you know what happened. It's a lie. That's why I got grown, you know, and I got grown, and the thing is, you know, and not just that, it's just words just changed, you know. I grew up at a time when you smoke dope, it was called reefer.
I still have another 8 gig in my pocket.
We smoke reefer. See, kids these days, they just smoke dope. You don't even know what it is, just dope. You don't know what it's gonna make you do and have you buck naked out on the highway just like this. Yeah, I'm at home. But it's just dope. You know what kind of dope it is. I smoked when they called reefer back, in the 80s when it came in a vanilla envelope. Remember it looked like a tied envelope? I remember one night I got so high at the club that I wore the jacket to the church and left the next morning and left the wrong envelope at church. Then the pastor gonna call me and say, I need to holler at you about something. And I say, no, I need to holler at you about something. 10% of that reef is yours, but the rest of that reef is mine. I'm gonna get my reef. With that night because my nephew gave me some dope. Did you? Yeah. And I knew it was a bad night. You ever been so? It had me so high. I smoked it. It had me so high. I left my house to go home. I'll be back. I'm gonna go home and holler at y'all after I leave my house. I left and drove for about 15 minutes. So this when you know you just got too high. So I'm going down the interstate. You're going down the interstate and you see the bridge every day when you're not high. There's a bridge on the interstate. But when you get so high that the bridge look too low, wow, they making these bridges so low. My God, they gonna go up under the bridge. Let me go. I missed that one. Come another one. But I don't actually do drugs. I know a lot of people that did drugs. I want to say first of all, I don't do Facebook jokes. I just say I don't like Facebook. I got a friend that got 5,000 people on Facebook. He's like, I got 5,000 friends on Facebook. I said, but you don't have nobody to go have lunch with you tomorrow. You are a loser. Take a picture by themselves. You ever see them take a picture by themselves in the bathroom? Pow. But you got 1,200 friends, you can get one human. I'm talking about a human to come over here and take a picture of you. You are a lonely person, Cheryl. In fact, y'all, I want to say this before I leave. I know if you, I didn't even look at the time when I came up here, but thank y'all. Y'all been a great audience. If I said anything I offend y'all, I meant it from the bottom of my heart.
Say, didn't I see you throwing jelly beans at old people, trying to get them lodged in their jowls?
I love throwing jelly beans at old people and trying to get them lodged at their jowls. It's the greatest.
Don't you know that when you throw jelly beans at old people, trying to get them lodged in their jowls, that you can bruise their already liver-spotted skin?
And there won't be any jelly beans left for me.
You can take their eye out, then they'll be old and blind. And if they're diabetic, you could kill them.
Wow, I never thought about that. I'll never throw jelly beans at old people and try to get them lodged in their jowls ever again.
All right. Remember, don't throw jelly beans at old people and try to get them lodged in their jowls. You dick. Thank you so much. Such funny stuff. I really enjoyed it a lot. Thanks a lot. It's always a pleasure to to have somebody on the show who's from the Charlotte area. Now, you've lived here, I know you're not from here originally, but you've lived in Charlotte for quite some time, haven't you?
1992, I came in 92 to stay for 2 years, and nobody ever leaves Charlotte.
Nobody.
Nobody.
I'm very sorry to hear that. Nobody had told me that before.
It's like a Twilight Zone movie. Once you get here, you just never leave. It's no one ever leave. There's only 2 original people from Charlotte.
You and Eve?
What's that?
You and Eve?
I didn't hear you.
You and Eve. Never mind.
No, I thought that was their name, you and Eve. I don't know you and Eve.
There's at least one stripper named You and Eve somewhere.
Oh, I know who you're talking about now.
All I'm saying is that you live in Charlotte and you're still able to make a splash. You're able, I see you in town all the time. You're always working. You're always supporting the younger comics. Helping them come up. Not only that, but you're able to do major work too. I mean, you got a lot of movies and stuff coming out. Like I saw here that you have a new movie on GMC that's coming out, and it's called In Somebody's Child. No, it's not called In. It's called Somebody's Child. You're in a movie called In Somebody's Child. Nobody would watch it. The movie is called Somebody's Child, and you are in it.
Yeah, we shot the movie in Wilmington. It's called Somebody's Child. It's on GMC Network. It was a lot of the actors and actresses from the Tyler Perry film that was in the film. And it's funny, they gave me like a 5-minute role that they just let a comedian just act there.
Yeah.
And the 5 minutes just exploded into where, the writer from the film called me to shoot their new project. They shoot this winter in Bermuda, and Bermuda. So it's like
You want to talk about a place you never get out of?
Oh yeah. But I don't want to get out of it.
You don't want to get out of Bermuda?
No.
The speaking of shooting, it's called Afree's Wish.
Afree's Wish.
And it's about a person with a weird name and a gene.
It is very much
That's not true.
I play a cab driver.
I can see that.
Yeah, I play a cab driver from America that's over there, and I'm hitting on young girls and drinking liquor and just the whole 9 yards.
But it's so great that you're able. How did you get that part?
The writer that wrote the film, Somebody's Child.
Before that, how'd you get to Somebody's Child part?
I was just on the internet. I tell a lot of young comics, even after 20 years of doing this, and sitcoms. I was on sitcoms and film before, that you always constantly have to work it.
Absolutely.
9 to 5 day, in and out. So.
How do you find the time? Because you guys you're touring, you got the movies, and you have kids, right? You have twin girls.
When you have twin daughters, they're beautiful daughters and they're smart and they're bright, and you want to be able to give them all the money so that they don't want to get money from the guy. But that's it. I don't know if that came out right, but that's how I meant it. But no, I'm gonna tell you what happened. And I love my daughter, and I don't even call them kids no more. I call them people. See, once they find out what money is, they call people. People, y'all people. So when we go to the mall, and we're at the mall, and they tell me they're teenagers, 14, they just so crisp, and I look
You
at
have 2 14-year-olds?
2 14-year-olds, yeah.
Sorry.
And because they make noises, teenagers always go for I said, make another unnatural noise or movement, and you see what happened. And I gave the lady all down to it. So we get in the car.
When you got 2, you can always take one out, David. That's a good threat, right? We got another one who's just like it.
Yeah, they look different. They're fraternal twins. So it was like, which one?
Oh, they're fraternal twins. Are those brothers?
No, they're girls.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, 2 girls. So like,
One of those sorority twins?
You have one that you like better than the other?
What do you mean?
No, that's what people always say. Is there an evil twin or a good twin? I said, no, there's just an evil mama that has some twins.
Are you still with their mother, or are you single? I know she's not a wedding ring. Did you lose yours like mine, or are you single, maybe?
No, I melt my wedding ring down the day after. Buy gas money to leave.
You had to go all the way to Mordor?
I just have it worse than dating, and I know when I was dating just bad women because I cook hot dogs. This is when relationships over. When you cook hot dogs and she'll get about 3 o'clock in the morning and hide the hot dog bun, that's petty.
Oh.
I had the flu one time too, so I had the flu one time, and she said, I'm gonna help you with your flu. She gave me 2 Tylenol PMs and a laxative, sent me to bed. That's evil. That's not just regular evil. That's the devil. I'm not saying she's the devil, but she got to be a high-ranking demon in the same organization. That's
Playing chicken in your sleep. as the fellas say.
Yeah, she would cook me fresh roast. But she would cook a meal that didn't feed the kids and take my plate and put it in the freezer and freeze it. It wasn't so much what she froze, it's stuff she froze that I couldn't eat. She would freeze stuff on the plate that don't go together, like cabbage and cake. How are you gonna heat up cabbage and cake in a microwave? With your cabbage is running into your cake. Now it's cabbage cake.
That's exactly what my grandma's house smelled like. Yeah. But anyway, it's kind of
Cakes are like cabbage. Yeah, I'm gonna have some when I get home.
So what do you do? You dress pretty nice. You seem like you're out there on the prowl. You still out there meeting women? Are you trying to maintain a relationship out there?
No, because I found out that I view women like Vegas and the strip club. Women in Vegas and the strip club the same. You're gonna go in and spend a lot of money, but you're gonna come out as a loser. You got some good memories, but you're gonna be a loser. Yes? Kids, you gonna come out with nothing.
Hey, before I forget, how can people follow you, find out more about your comedy, about your videos, stuff like that?
I'll be driving and they can follow the car and we just...
Yelling jokes out the window.
No, they can go on MySpace. I'm just...
MySpace.
I don't have MySpace because my ex-wife took that to him, so... It was just me.
Did we jump into a time machine? Is this like
But you're on the Facebook?
Facebook, I'm on Facebook, comedian Nick Lewis. You can't get on there because I got 5,000 friends. So you got to go to Nick Lewis Comedian and you can find
Get rid of me, make room
So
for
yeah, we'll all like it. We'll take the time. Make sure you check him out. He's here in town all the time. He's touring constantly. He's on TV. Check out his Facebook. Ladies and gentlemen, the incredibly funny Mr. Lickman.
Sup, ladies? My name is Xavier Cox, host of Chick Magnet with Xavier Cox. Yeah. And this week's show is all about how to be cock of the walk at the dance club. That's right, I'm gonna show you how to get chicks to cross the road to get to you, son. That's right. Gonna do the dirty birdie, nothing funky about my chicken girl. That's right. So watch my show this Wednesday at 4 a.m. That's Chick Magnet with me, Xavier Cox. Get your cluck on.